What's happening? What's happening? All right. Matthew McConaughey. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Paid to Drive. That's right, everybody. And I'd like to give a very special thanks to my brand new sponsor, NY Kingston, California Days, New York City Nights. Go check out their clothing line. Link is in the description down below. Use code name Pete in all lowercase to get a discount off your order at checkout. That's right, it's my first official sponsor. Check them out. They're going to be adding more stuff later on today because they're like a brand new startup company and they needed my help. So, anyways, let me jump right into this, folks. If you are a delivery driver for GrubHub, UberEATS, Postmates, DoorDash, Caviar, Instacart, Deliv, whatever company you're with, make sure you're subscribed to this channel with notifications turned on, and of course, all my other channels in the description and my social media. And hey, man, if you like what I'm doing here, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get 55 thumbs up. Can we do it? I think we can. All right. So you see the title of the video. If you do this, stop doing it or at least cut back a lot. I had a nice conversation with my driver specialist last night. Email back and forth. What's up, Yoel Garcia? What's up? Luis, what's up? So if you, just by a show of hands here, how many GrubHub drivers do we have here? Comment 111 if you are a GrubHub driver. Comment 222 if you are not a GrubHub driver. What's up, Greg? What is up? So, when you're doing your deliveries, you mark your deliveries accordingly. You receive an offer, you hit view, then you hit accept. Then when you get to the restaurant, you hit arrived. When you get the food, you hit got order, then you hit that you're leaving. When you get to the customer's house, you hit arrived. And then when you're done with the delivery, naturally, you hit delivered. GrubHub is starting to crack down on people that are falsifying their deliveries. If they are, what do you call it? Like, for instance, if you are delivering the order and you hit delivered, yeah, that's weird. You got an email saying there's something odd about my account and my blocks were dropped or suspended this week, but I can still go online. Greg, are you able to still select blocks? Because I'm glad you brought that up. If it's what I think it is, if you're dealing with what I think you're dealing with, just hold off to the end of the video. Stay to the end of the video, everybody. So, I lost my train of thought for a second. So, dude, I'm glad you brought that up, Greg. You might want to contact your driver specialist as soon as possible, because what category you're under, based on what you're telling me, is kind of in correlation of what I'm talking about today. You can be considered in this category of, it's like almost limbo. The GrubHub didn't explain to me exactly what it's called. Sam Hornback, how come you put not a cab in timeout? What happened here? How come you did that? Anyway, I don't want to mess everybody up here. What's up, Julio? Yeah, guys, don't forget the likes. Thank you, Johan. All right, so you guys need to scale back if you're doing this, where you mark the order delivered before you actually doing it. He emailed me and I emailed back, but I can still go online to accept orders. That's correct. Greg, you're kind of in a termination limbo stage, and I'm not trying to scare you because I'm sure it's going to happen to all of us at some point down the road. What's up, Guillermo Enes? What's up? So, if you guys are marking your orders delivered before you actually deliver them, so that you can receive the order before, so you can receive the next order before you actually deliver the order you're delivering. Wow, that was a real tongue twister. Yeah, Greg, make sure you go and check it out. Go email your specialist and call driver care and stay on top of that, man. So, if you are doing this where you're marking the orders delivered before they're actually delivered, GrubHub has been cracking down on this because let's say you actually have an issue. Let's say you deliver the order and then there's a problem. GrubHub is going to question you and ask, why did you mark it delivered? And sure, you're allowed every once in a while to make a mistake. Sure, mistakes happen. But with that being said, there are other things that you need to consider. If they see that, you accidentally, let's say you accidentally, what do you call it? Marked it delivered by accident, like you tapped the button, Yeah, exactly. You got to be careful with that, Bob. Then that's fine. But if they look at your track record and they see that you're marking the orders delivered ahead of time, just so you can jump to the next order quicker, they have a problem with this because again, it's not fair to the customer per se. And I can understand this. I can understand where they're coming from, and it makes sense. It really does, because if you think about it, you're saying that order was completed when you might get to that person's house, that apartment, that office, wherever they are, and there's something wrong with the order. And then now, like I said, Grubhub's going to come back and say, well, it says that it's delivered and you already accepted the next one. What happened? If you ever have a problem on a delivery, don't ever mark it as delivered unless you call driver care or you speak to a specialist like immediately. Don't do that, because you're now falsifying, and in a way it's kind of like committing fraud because that customer is pissed off. You know what I mean? Exactly. Do this. Hold on a second. What's up, JB? But yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of doing this every once in a while, but I will tell you the only times I ever have done it. The only times I've ever done this was during lunchtime for people that ordered the same order over and over and over again, like a salad order. But I've done it maybe a couple of times. But needless to say, folks, you got to mark these deliveries correctly, because you don't want to blow your opportunity here with Grubhub or Uber Eats or whatever. I can't really speak for Uber Eats, but I know Grubhub specifically. I mark it delivered as soon as I get to the door, if I know the customer usually. Exactly. If you know the customer and everything, you're not going to really have a problem. But let's say the day that you do it and then there is a problem and you're already on to the next delivery, Grubhub's going to call you and you're going to get one of those famous 312 area code calls checking up on you, and they're going to be like, hey, something happened. That's why if Grubhub ever calls me when I'm on a delivery or after a delivery or after a block or whatever, I always ask, like, am I in trouble? Did something happen to my account? Does marking it early really make a difference on getting another order? I don't, Eric, this was news to me. What's up, Walter Rich? This was explained to me yesterday by my driver specialist. He wrote me a giant email with a bunch of different infractions, and I'm going to go over those. I mean, the stuff is pretty straightforward, but this was one that I wanted to focus on specifically because I think we're all guilty of it. That's the God's honest truth. We are all guilty of doing this one time or another, So you guys got to scale back. And the fact that you're saying that everyone here in Manhattan is doing it is the reason why Grubhub is aware of it. And and unfortunately, folks, it really comes down to the fact that, Grubhub can find new people. They'll find new people anytime they want. You know what I mean? So it's just something to keep in mind, something to keep in your back pocket. And be sure to spread the word. If you want to post my video to friends and family members that that are Grubhub drivers, let them know. Or verbally tell them, you know what I mean? Like, listen, make sure you're marking your deliveries as they happen. You know what I mean? I don't think that Grubhub is as concerned with like the arrival and stuff like that. Not as much. I can't say. I'm just kind of spitballing with that one. But they're definitely trying to crack down on the people that are, marking it delivered earlier just to get on to the next delivery. And I understand why people do it. It makes sense because you want to grab the next one and be on to it right away, because I think what's happening is people are marking it delivered like ahead of time. Like when you have to hit arrived, and if the GPS doesn't track you actually at the location, food in customers' hands or permission from driver care before marking is delivered. See ya. Monica, I'm not really sure what you meant by that one. I don't know if that was you're making a statement or a question. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. But anyway, like when you hit arrived and it says move closer to the restaurant or move closer to the customer's house or whatever, if you're hitting arrived when you're really not there, that's the kind of stuff that they're trying to crack down on, because people are like taking advantage of the system. And like I said, I get it. You want to be on to the next one as fast as possible, but what is it really saving you? Maybe a minute or two, you know what I mean? Maybe 5 minutes, and I understand 5 minutes can matter, but it is what it is. It is what it is. No, I don't think anything's wrong with the feed. Monica, were you upset about something, or were you concerned about something, or like it looked like you were upset when you posted that? I wasn't sure, but that's all I really had to say, everybody. I took up enough of your time as it is. Be careful out there. Be safe, and just be careful with how you are. You're marking the deliveries. That's all. So let's be honest. If you've ever done this before, comment 333. If you've marked orders delivered sooner than you're supposed to, comment 444 if you never did. Oh, it froze? Yeah, it did freeze. You press delivered on 3 orders, go offline, deliver, and all the... Oh, okay. What is... I hit arrive when I need to see the customer's notes. Jesse Carroll, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And that's really all there is to it. I appreciate all of you guys watching. And like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. Get at me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All the links are in the description. And like I said, check out my new sponsor, California Days, New York City Nights, nykingston.com. Use my promo code PETE, P-E-T-E, all lowercase, on checkout. Links are in the description. Get yourself a nice hat, shirts, stuff like that. He's going to put more stuff on there today. And subscribe with notifications on. Subscribe to my vlog channel, my bonus channel. Anytime, Julio. That's what I'm here for. So if you guys are all subscribed to my other channels, comment 111. If you're not yet, comment 222. And let's see if we can smash 50 likes, 55 thumbs up on this. We're already halfway there. So that's awesome. Thank you all so much for watching here on Paid to Drive. I greatly appreciate it, all of your time, as always. I'm actually about to go live right now on my bonus channel, Pete Uploads Too Much. So if you want to go join me over there, subscribe there real quick. I'm going to, actually, it's so funny because I have my subscriber number right here. I wonder if we could get that up to 100 today. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, we're at 87, So, excuse me, link is in the description if you want to catch that live stream, which I'm about to do right now. So, all that good stuff. Keep hustling, keep bustling, keep making that money, keep getting that honey. Thanks for watching here on Paid to Drive, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Safe travels, everybody. Thumbs up.